Hello, everyone. Well, as we are finishing this year, I have one or two videos to download, and I hope you can look at it. All the videos we downloaded this year. It's been an amazing year for ministry. And today I want to talk about the kind of roads we drive on. Many kind of roads. As a missionary, I've been in many different kind of roads. Some are the easiest road, and you would like, is it the car, or is it the road is, I can't even feel it. The car is just gliding. And there are some roads and you say, oh, I don't know when I get off this car, or whatever you're riding, whatever kind of vessel, you just don't want to be there. It's so bumpy, it's so up and down, and it's so risky. I remember traveling in a road that it feels like so by the edge that the car is turning, and I couldn't remember that breathing because I was so nervous, and I couldn't talk to the driver who's sitting at the passenger side. And I thought if I talk to him about anything, this is around 20 minutes, turning left and right, but it's circling on top of the mountain. This is all in the name of shopping. There was something good that I wanted to shop in that area, not knowing the road was a tough journey. And I never went in that road again because I don't have to. See, the road of life is all kind of roads. And it is like a natural road. In Genesis, it talks about Genesis 12, 2 through 5, I read, and I will make you a great nation. I will bring good to you. I will make your name great, so you will be honored. I will bring good to those who are good to you, and I will curse those who curse you. Good will come to all the families of the earth because of you. So Abram left as the Lord told him to do. And Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he left Haran. Abram took his wife Sarah and his brother's son Lot and all the things they had gathered, and the people who joined him in Haran, and they left to go to the land of Canaan. So they came to the land of Canaan. Here God gave him instructions to go, a place he has never been. And he didn't have the full picture of what will take place, nor how the journey will be, how long and how hard it will be. Abram, his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, and the people who are around him, his circles, his household, they took off and journeyed. The journey was not easy. I will encourage you to read Genesis 12, 13, and 14 and see all the journey where God took him. But Abram, the journey of the hardship or the ups and downs or the unknown or the comfort of the moment they take time to rest, it didn't change him. It didn't change his goal and purpose. Because sometimes, I don't know about you, but for me, if I rest a little bit from stopping from what I'm doing, I have a hard time to go back and continue because that resting sounds so good. It felt so good for my body and I wanted to continue. You have to fight against your feeling and run with your purpose. There are between destinations that is important you need to go through. Between destinations from where you started and where you're going to finish. In that between time, you have to make an important decision. I will continue. You see, in Joshua 24, verse 2, it says, Joshua said to all the people, this is what the Lord This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Long ago, your fathers lived on the other side of the river. There was Tarshish, the father of Abram and Nahor, and they worshipped other God. God sent them to a journey. Through that journey, somehow they got distracted and they start worshiping other God. There are distractions on the road when you start taking the road. I remember this fall, I had to travel. I get to travel when a lot of people couldn't travel. With a lot of obstacles, I got on the plane. I took the first leg of flights, and the second and the longest leg of flights, I arrived at the gate. The people who are in charge asked me some kind of paper, and I didn't present it to them, and they said, no, go back. You can't fly to that country. See, there are obstacles. Would that determines for you to give up your destiny? I hope not. In Joshua chapter 1 verse 2, Moses, my servant, God is speaking to Moses, to Joshua rather. Moses, my servant, is dead. Now, therefore, arise, go over this Jordan, you, all these people, unto the land which I have given to them, even to the children of Israel. Now arise up and go. You see, there was a destiny for the people of Israel. God spoke, and if God spoke, nothing will change. That word will come to pass. But you have to press in on the journey. As you know the story of Deuteronomy, you will see the people of God left Egypt with in mind to enter to the land of milk and honey, the promised land. Yet in the journey, they got distracted in that between destinations. And it cost them a lot. They stayed 40 years in the wilderness because they got distracted on the road. The road was not easy. The road was tough. Sometimes when the road is hard, we get to complain, and we will say things that we regret later, if later exists. And in fact, sometimes we divert our path or we quit. The road of the journey in life that we have is not going to be always smooth. But what God promised, it will come to pass. So God says, Moses, my servant, is dead. Telling to Joshua, now therefore arise, go over this Jordan. Go over this Jordan, thou and all the people, unto the land which I have given them, even to the children of Israel. Go over. See, I'm sure after he got to his destination, on the way of where God say go, he probably thought to just stay there because he felt comfortable. Where they stop, let's stay here. Let's build an altar. Let's not go. This is not bad. Why do we have to go to the promised land? Well, I'm satisfied with somewhat. Half glass full. I'm okay. No, when God says, I will give you full glass, run toward to that ahead of you. You see, comfort is the giant, makes us to miss God's ultimate best. Comfort is the giant right on our face. The giant makes us to miss God's ultimate best. Don't get comfortable until you finish, you conquer, you arrive where you're supposed to be, your final destination. Abram started his journey and finished his journey. Many people go halfway and stop. Always remember, where did God send you? Where did God send me? You know, and continue the journey. Don't stop. Continue the journey. Don't let something to distract you and take you out of the journey. In Philippians 3 verse 13 it says, "Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before." One thing I know, I'm going to forget my past. I'm going to forget everything, the obstacle, the ups and downs, and I'm going to focus on my future. This is Paul speaking. It takes faith to step out. It takes faith to stay on the course. Why did Abraham was called to go to Canaan? Why God sent him out of his comfort zone, out of his family where he grew up, to Canaan, so he can worship him and to be the father of many nations, and to God to bless him. You see, obey and follow regardless of how the journey is. Don't focus on the puddle that you see, on the ups and downs, on the dirt and gravel roads. Focus where he sent you. Expect you will finish and you will arrive your destiny. And God bless you. I hope this short message will encourage you as we all are taking every day the journey of life. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.